Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a general love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Let's call in our spirit guides, see what they want you to know today, what is going on around you, what's coming towards you. Spirit, I ask for loving messages. What is it that you have for any of us today that found this reading? What is it that you need us to know and hear? I am listening for you now. I have defense, ready for battle, putting on my gloves. We don't want that. We don't want to have to defend ourselves. You don't want to be feeling like you're walking on eggshells around somebody. So if that's happening, ask yourself why. You know, I'm not in alignment with this person. I'm not balanced with this person. So you shouldn't have to defend yourself. Changing. You could be changing. You know, if you are with somebody that you feel like you're always on the defensive, you're always, you know, trying to stand up for yourself somehow. Maybe you've changed. Maybe you want more. Maybe you want somebody who understands you more or wants, you know, more of the things that you want. That could be going on. I had the cycle continues. It's nothing is going to change. So are you or have you been with somebody that we didn't change together, we didn't grow together? And maybe the next relationship, you need to know that the person who you're going to be with, that, you know, we grow together and we, you know, go through life together at kind of the same pace. We needed time apart. Okay, so I'm going to tag this as a no contact. I'm getting a lot of no contact energy and kind of the reason why. So if you're not interested in your past, this is not going to be your reading. Check out your Sagittarius playlist for more readings. So I've got a distance with this person. Somebody has to change. You know, there's in order for this to, it can't stay the same. It's not working the way that it's been going. So we need that. I have an outside influence that, you know, you can't, three people can't be in this relationship. And if a third party is in this relationship, you're not going to compete. Okay. This isn't a contest. And, you know, they have to decide, and you have to decide, you know, is it that acceptable for you? So I'm going to say third party interference and, you know, time to decide, you know, like there's big decisions, decisions to be made. All right. So somebody's got to change, you know, like that's unacceptable. Like, you know, I'm not going to allow that. Blaming, it's all your fault, pointing fingers. Not good, not good, right? So I've got irritation. We have our own love language and teamwork. And I'm going to go with this control for a second, because there's a part of me that says, I know what it's going to take for us to be together. Okay. But right now, somebody's kind of not happy with obviously what's going on. Maybe they've tried to apologize. Maybe they've tried to come forward and ask for forgiveness. And that hasn't kind of worked out. But we've got to be able to get back to our own love language. We've got to be able to talk about how we work as a team, how we work as a couple. But my way or the highway is not, you know, if they had interference with somebody and they said it wasn't anything and you're making a big deal out of it, and you know, you're going to throw our relationship away because I made a mistake, you know. So it's just kind of like just trying to help you to justify it somehow. Some people can handle it and other people can't. Okay. It really depends on if you really truly can move on, forgive and forget. Can we find a way to get over some of these things, Spirit? I have an Empress. I have Temperance. I have an Ace of Swords. And I have a Justice card. You could be engaged to this person. You could even be married to this person, some of you. You could have even had a child with this person. This is honesty coming through, like an honest heart to heart that, you hurt me. An honest conversation that takes place. And we've got to get it out in the open, or we don't have a chance at healing, is how I feel right now. I feel like there's a sense of you crushed me, and I'm having just a hard time getting over that. You just crushed my heart. You just, I can't say it any other way. It's, how do I heal my heart? It's like every word that comes out of your mouth, I might not even trust at this point. Trust is going to be a long way back. This person still sees a future with you. This person is worried that they've lost everything, and I don't blame them. I feel like they are definitely struggling with, I've realized that you are the person I want to be with, and I'm definitely worried about, have I lost you forever? So I wouldn't be surprised at that. Like, even if their ego's really, really inflated, even if they think that they are in control of this situation, deep down inside, they know that you've got a choice, that you can walk away from this forever, that you don't have to tolerate their behavior, that you don't have to forgive them. So they're scared to death. Their actions caught up with them, and they're really afraid of losing you forever. There's a sense of, have I lost you forever? I mean, only you can answer that. And I guess you have to listen to whatever this honest conversation is going to be, because you can't answer that. You feel so far away and so distant. Yeah, I'm worried. I've lost you forever. Did I make a really stupid mistake? Big mistakes have consequences. I mean, that's really what we're talking about. It's whatever this third party interference is, it's like, what were they thinking? Because it definitely feels like, it's not a little mistake. It's a big mistake, have consequences. And you are, I guess, holding them accountable, this time. Maybe in the past, you weren't as strong, and you weren't as, standing your ground, so to speak. Secrets. I hate not knowing what's going on. Something was going on behind my back, and I'm not going to deal with it. Yeah, this person crushed you, unfortunately. So, Spirit, they want to know if they've lost you forever. You make me feel things I can't even describe, so they're still passionate about you. They miss you. They could miss you physically. They could miss you emotionally, for sure. I just want to hear your voice, they just said. And that could be, I want to see you. I want to hear your voice. I want to see you. I'm about to break. So they could be losing it. They really could. Yeah. I'm filled with, look at this. I'm filled with fear and doubt. And there's the ring. So there was some kind of commitment, promises made. I definitely regret what was going on. I definitely am struggling with, I was keeping secrets and the secrets caught up with me. Well, what did I think was going to happen? So I they're saying to me, can you forgive me? I don't know if you can. Some of you, it depends on what really happened, the situation, but this is really hard to forgive and forget. This person has a long journey of healing you and healing this connection, and they're saying being available to heal this love. Spirit, can I have some loving messages? What do you really need me to know? Let me just go to these cards for a minute, because I feel like my heart is aching. Spirit, please share with me. Shame on me. I put others before you. Soon after, I realized they were of no value to me. So I have regret. Big time. I put somebody else before you, and it caught up with me. The truth always comes out. Whatever the secret was, it came out. And you may know more about it even soon. There is no good reason for the way I acted, and I wish I can apologize. So they want the opportunity to apologize. You might not even be giving them. Maybe you're not ready. You need more time. Like, I can't even talk to you right now. I'm so bad. That's okay. I'm damaged and not deserving of your love. So they could be putting a lot of weight on their own shoulders. Hurting you hurt me even more. I didn't realize what this would do to us. They should have thought about that. I love you more than anyone, but failed to show it. I should have been there for you. So, big mistakes have consequences. I was misguided, I was blinded, and I could not see straight. That almost felt like I'm using alcohol as an excuse. I was drunk. I was, doing drugs that night or whatever. But that doesn't justify the excuse either. You can't justify the excuse. So they have to own it, Spirit just said. Life hasn't been too nice to me, and I took that out on you. So, were they on their pity pot and being with somebody else made them feel better about themselves? Maybe that's what they did. This is not the way I wanted things to end. I wish I could go back in time. I feel like that is a really good message. I feel like this person is saying, if I could do it all over again, I would not do what I did, because it meant losing what we had. So there's something that happened, big mistake. And now you have to decide whether you can live with an apology, or you have to let this person go if you don't think you can repair it. Sometimes you love this person so much, but you say to yourself, I don't know if I can ever move on with this. I don't know if I can ever forget it. So that's only you can answer that. I really do want you to know that. I hope you allow me to step up and turn this around. So they're trying to figure out a way to get back into your life. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your comments, everybody. If anyone would like to book a private reading, please visit my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com, and there's information in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading today. We'll see you again real soon.